I'm 3 minutes and 39 seconds into my short film. The storyboards are finally complete. Every frame, every camera angle, every emotion is there. But the only thing missing is confidence. Because what I added to the story now was never planned. And now I have to finish this. No turning back. This is Sanjivanee, my biggest creative battle yet. Welcome back to That Indian Animator. This is the October update of my short film Sanjivanee. I'll be honest, this month has been one of those you either break or level up kind of month. I have got storyboards, animation progress, new scenes, and even some creative struggles to share. So let's dive right in. So the biggest win this month, I finished all the storyboards, every single scene. And I can't tell you how satisfying it feels to see the entire film laid out visually. But here's the funny part. I added something totally unexpected, a whole new sequence that I never thought I would include. And that's where things got tricky because now I'm not just finishing a short film, I'm finishing something bigger than what I planned for. Sometimes creativity doesn't care about your deadlines, it just whispers, you can make this better, and you can't ignore it. But yeah, that whisper turned into 2 extra sequences, which are so cool. At least that's what I think. So now I have to do it. If I'm being real, I'm scared. Scared because I have never gone this far on a project this ambitious, but also excited. Because if I can finish this, I can finish anything. It's that moment when you realize it's not your skill that's stopping you, it's your confidence. And now I'm working on that as much as the animation itself. In terms of animation, I have reached the 3 minutes and 38 seconds mark. Still got about 1.5 minutes to go. The good part, most of it involves just one main character, Lord Hanuman. And the other part, I still need to create and animate 3 other characters. Sometimes I feel like I'm biting more than what I can chew. But then I tell myself, one shot at a time. I'm not George R.R. Martin. I'm finishing this story. No cliffhangers. Here's something funny. Even after using Blender for 5 years, I never knew how to add frame numbers and details to playblasts like you can in Maya. I tried learning it from ChatGPT, from other AI tools as well, but nothing happened. And then, that night, while scrolling through the Blender artists forum, boom, the answer was right there. All I needed to do was check this one little box, burn into image, under output properties, metadata. And that's it. One checkbox and suddenly I got all the details I wanted, frame count, scene info, everything. Took me a whole day to figure out, but honestly, that one day of learning will save me hundreds of hours while rendering because now I can clearly see which frames to render and which not to. You can even adjust the font size. I keep it at 25. Took me long enough to learn this, but hey, better late than never. Now some of you might ask, is this short film from Valmiki Ramayana? And the answer is, not exactly. I have taken creative liberty and make the story feel, cinematic, I guess, because it's not just about retelling, it's about reimagining. And before the short film releases, there will be a disclaimer. This is a work of fiction, inspired by the Valmiki Ramayana, made to celebrate the divinity and heroism of Lord Hanuman. My goal isn't to change the scriptures, it's to express my love of Hanuman in the best way I can through animation. So here's the summary for October. Storyboards, 100% done. Animation progress, 13 plus seconds. Added new scenes for more epic impact. Confidence, work in progress. I know 13 seconds sounds too less, but every second is packed with a story. Following the storyboards, failing, creating them again, getting inspired by a lot of artists and their work, and telling myself, I know nothing.